I don't remember how much stamina I had when I was 15. But I listen to the characters, like, they sound like they're about to be sick when their stamina runs completely out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, could I have, at 15, jumped around as many times as they do and still had stamina, or would I have been exhausted?
Oh, yeah. Gotta rest a sec.
I don't know, but
I
I launched game and immediately have one of the
Yeah, it's
God,
from
let's
Hunt
talk
the
to me.
Strong. Oh, I can confirm simply because I ran. You know those gates down in the maze that
Mhm.
indicate that there's something you haven't unlocked yet?
Yeah.
I ran into one, and there was an elevator behind it.
Huh.
So I can confirm there is something I haven't unlocked yet, and I'm level 18.
Huh. Well, I do know there's another mission area on the map, but I think you have that area.
2 seconds.
No, I only have
Oh.
the 3.
10 seconds.
Yeah, there's definitely another area on the map. You can see like the
Yeah, but the
Kurt
question is,
Holdsworth
does it
hiding it.
actually exist yet, or is it just placeholder?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Because it could be something the devs knew they were going to work on and are working on, so they put a placeholder, but it hasn't come out as an update yet. Or it could just be, it takes far longer to unlock it than I thought.
I mean, that is a possibility. I really need to keep my Twitch channel link on like a clipboard or something like that, so I don't have to keep going to my channel to get the link to the page.
Let me pull you up on my phone. Why is my screen so bright? Oh, because I was outside. That's why. Anyone who tells me to use fucking auto brightness on my phone, you're a fucking moron. Don't you dare try and tell me to use auto brightness. It's not fast enough, and it doesn't adjust to an extreme enough degree.
I mean, I'll give you the face cam thing. Everybody's got their stick, but like the one guy that I watched, he primarily doesn't use his face cam. Like he only turns his face cam on for certain reasons. And the guy still pulls in a bunch of money every night, so I can honestly say face cam isn't a huge thing for some people.
For me, it was important because of the type of content I make is not designed to be focused around the game most of the time. It is supposed to be focused around what I'm saying over the game. I wanted there to be a face to the voice.
That's fair.
That, and it makes it harder for someone to steal it and claim it as their own. I must demonstrate to you the I hate my audience walk. Observe. But it's like an extremely amplified version of, you know, when horror games have that slight shuffle back and forth because you're limping.
Yeah.
It's an insanely amplified version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you don't have these because they're tied to bonus evidence, but you're lucky. We're starting at the beginning of a section.
Huh.
9018 Hadley is the title of the section. Harper letter to Alberto. 918 Hodley transcribed letter from Harper Esposito to Alberto Esposito. Albie, I love you, but I can't stay like this. I just don't belong the way you all belong here. The problem isn't Red Acre, it's me. I guess I just don't deserve the quiet life. Not yet. Kiara? Will be fine. She is perfect. I don't know how she came from me, but please don't take it out on Devon. This is name-dropping a lot of people. She's almost 17 with me. With me there, she will run out of time. So proud to brandish the word alone like a knife. Selfish in her pain that she gets from me. I can't fix her. That's why I need to leave. But I will be back, Albie, and I'll be different. I promise. I only hope you'll wait for me. Love, Harper. Chorus note, Alberto Esposito was in the waiting list to have a handwriting specialist analyze the above when we intercepted this. Inform Kiara. Or, yep. Yeah, that one's in all capitals, so I can't actually read it that well.
Huh.
There are 4 more. But I will be reading them at the beginning of each mission.
Okay.
Oh, so have you heard of an infomorph?
No.
It's essentially very similar to the concept of what the voices here in Red Acre are.
Huh.
They
Heads up, y'all. New mission.
don't actually exist. I'd say send your drone down there if you can.
I was confused for a minute. It had me facing backwards, so I was just looking into infinite blackness.
Or do you want me to...
Yeah, I'll send my drone down. I was just going to get closer to the cliff edge so I don't have to fly back up as far.
But they can only exist in the minds of other sentient creatures, and the way those creatures perceive them highly influences the way that they exist.
There is not a cipher down there.
Alright, then we will stay up here. I'll start heading over to the objective. They don't actually... they don't actually have bodies, but they can if the idea of them becomes powerful enough. And
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where the more you think about it, the more you give it form.
yeah. And it's slightly different than the voices here, because usually an infomorph's name is the primary purpose of said name is to describe the image of the infomorph, to get them, it would literally probably be easier to just go down into the maze, because I'm out of lockpicks, unless you have one.
I have a lockpick.
Okay, because we need another one to open this door.
I like how I say I have a lockpick and I start to turn to come towards you and somebody just jumps over a hedge like they're coming for me. That's a camera.
But their name usually is intended to describe what makes them. So, the idea of their existence.
Keep moving, camera. You didn't see shit.
So, with a name like Secrets, the entire idea of keeping, sharing, and exposing secrets is what gives that entity existence. Or a name like What I'm Owed. Its primary form of power comes from the concept of perceived debts. In contrast, what do the like? There's plenty of examples amongst the voices here where the name doesn't exactly describe. You're gonna have to move faster. Like that camera's on a cycle.
It's just bugging me because it won't move. Like it moved into that position and just stayed there.
This door. Yeah. No, this door.
Watch out! Watch out! It's kind of why I was moving back.
Oi! Oi!
Hide now.
All right.
Damn. How cold.
I hate that sometimes. It's like they won't stop coming for you.
Yeah. I cannot get a clear intended image just from the names of the voices, which makes them slightly different than an infomorph.
Yeah.
Especially because, in their own words, they existed before mankind was a sentient race.
Texting HQ.
Oh, good. We get to do this mission.
So now we,
So, they didn't need the minds of sentient creatures in order to come into existence. They just were capable of existing. But they still technically only exist in the minds of things. Am I wrong in thinking that that looks super close? What I guess I'm trying to get at is, what do you think the voices actually are? Like, mystical entities.
How in God's name?
Honestly,
closest-
I'm not really sure, but your theory seems close, at least.
Yeah. It's the closest example in other media that I have found. But it's still wrong, because the voices don't need their hosts to be intelligent or even capable of thought. They just need you to exist.
I don't know. They kind of seem to really like it when people pray to them.
Yes, but I think that has more to do with maintaining their current image, because they do seem to be influenced by how people think of them. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't die if people stopped thinking of, like, stopped praying to them specifically. They would just become more amorphous. I'm out of them, by the way, so you gotta do the rest. That's why I hate taking this route, because it takes so many just to go anywhere. Oh, completely unrelated to the previous topic. What do you think of, are you out?
No.
Okay. What do you think of the fact that Terraria released their final update now?
It's crazy. I played the hell out of that game when it first came out, and I haven't touched it in a really long time, but I kind of want to, just to check everything out, like see where it's come over the years. But yeah, that's wild. That game had constant updates for so long.
I saw a meme, the diverging roads thing. We need to go down this hallway.
She's 26. She goes into the earth. She plays the strings.
But the diverging roads thing, and it was Terraria and Minecraft. Minecraft is getting its next major expansion, and they have plans for more. Meanwhile, Terraria this is the end. the journey is coming to an end.
I feel like that's more of a metaphor than like actually going to be the end. Like they're probably going to move on and like make another game probably.
Yeah, but there's not going to be another Terraria update. Whereas, like, the whole Diverging Paths thing, the developers have been very supportive of each other for a while. But now, Terraria is not going to be continuing, but Minecraft is. I hate this path. I feel like we're gonna run out.
Yeah, I've only got 9 left.
It's like directly above us. We should be able to reach it then. Like, I'd put one right here, if you can, like directly beneath this this hatch. And then I'd say try and place it up as high as you can in here. But beware, there's a lucid in here. This entire room is lit up.
Could actually place it higher than that.
Want me to grab it and try?
Sure. Oh.
Oh, I'm fucked.
You're in trouble, buddy. Let's get you out. Get down. So you are one of them.
Yeah, go after him!
Move it.
Do I have anything to deal with this? No, I don't.
I'm glad I caught that on my stream because I was just looking up through the bottom of that hole, and that lucid literally did like a spin on nothing. It was just standing on air.
They're literally just looping around the hatch. Is there
I'm just
any
gonna
other
go over
hatches
here now.
into the room?
I don't think so. If I go away, it'll probably go away.
Except for I'm sat in like this corner.
Is it still at the hatch?
Yes.
I'm literally running like full sprint down here. Well, that's a problem.
It's okay. You won't remember this.
Fuck you! I fell.
Quiet.
I'm just trying to get that fucking thing.
Yeah.
This is not the best.
On the plus side, I think it finally gave up.
No. See?
That was.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna let this pen make. I'm gonna get shaped. I can't heal.
Well. Just stay down there, please. Oh, no, it's climbing up. It's climbing up.
It's here for me.
Oh, boy.
I
Not good,
didn't
not good.
do anything. Fuck you. I'm absolutely gonna get shaped. I can't.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. You deal with that. Have fun.
Didn't get a chance to get anything to get away.
Yeah. I was spamming the wrong button, but you gotta deal with the objective. He got me.
Did the thing.
Yeah. Took us fucking forever.
Oh, it took me a minute to figure out how I was going to get it up there. I had to parkour up the scaffolding, and then
whenever you're available, I'm in the locker room, or at least I'm by the locker room.
All right. I got to figure out how to even get where you are as the thing.
You see that door? Not that one, but the one on the other side.
Oh.
No, not that one. No.
What other door? I don't remember seeing another door.
The run right there.
Oh, that one. Okay. Of course, it would be the one right next to where the lucid is.
Don't jump up because that's bright up there, but it's dark down where you are.
Well, I was jumping up because I thought he was coming this way.
I'd say go now because he's gonna keep doing that path. So your best bet is when he's turned around like that.
Yeah, I know. I missed my opportunity because I had to sneeze real bad.
Don't touch those.
Did you see how close I came, though?
Yeah. I don't see anyone in that room from my perspective.
There was a sleeper that was playing one of the strings.
I don't see anyone directly around me, though. But I am sort of leaving. Nope, I Good afternoon. The shape is satisfied.
Really, because he wants to kill me right now. And he is hot on my tail, and I'm about to die.
Trying to help you.
Okay. Oh boy, he's changing.
Two wounded, two escape. Fuck. I didn't throw the noisemaker soon enough.
Those kids are in front. Full alert. Angel, I'm the target.
Was that the instrument?
Oh. He's coming after you now.
Yeah.
That was no rodent.
I can't sprint.
I just watched an amazing show with that lucid. I was gonna say if I could get to you, I have a bandage, I could heal you, but it's kind of a problem.
I made it to the surface. You're gonna have to steal the cryptographs alone. I request that you be a bit faster.
Working on it.
Cause Daddy Shape is upset with my butt.
That was really funny though. Like when you were running up the stairs to get to the surface, you threw like that noisemaker, and that lucid like freaked out. Like it tried to like climb up on the rafters, and then it fell off and did like a 360 in the air.
Man, I fucking love pathfinding for AI. It's broken as shit sometimes, and it's hilarious. It's especially broken if you make it to where the AI have access to certain things that the players don't. Oh, what I got earlier was a bandage. I was thinking I didn't get anything useful from that box that I opened. I was like, oh, didn't get anything fucking useful. It's a bandage. Of course it's useful.
You could heal yourself. You just didn't realize it.
No, when I said I couldn't heal myself, I was completely, I had nothing left. I picked that bandage up, afterwards. Up here on the surface. Ghost Dad, you see nothing. Another thing that I'm curious about is what is the shape? Because it can be invisible. Clearly, none of the other people understand what it is either. I have a bunch of lucids up here, by the way, being super pissy about my existence.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to be in that situation, because there are lucids down here too. And there are plenty of traps. This is like the third speed trap that I've had to disarm.
Shape doesn't actually know where I am. He's guessing pretty good, but he doesn't know.
Well, because some of his input is based on the other enemies. If they spot you, then he knows where you are.
Yeah, it's actually highly based off that. Like, if he loses track of you, he needs you to do a sin to find you again.
Yeah, he basically goes wherever your last reported sin was.
I do think that he gets a bit of a boost on occasion. Like,
Go away, Lucid. Go away, Lucid.
He just gets to be teleported close to you to keep you on edge. And that's very much like what some horror games do. Like, they actually, like, they abuse certain systems to keep the player on edge about things.
The shape showed up. He's not looking for me specifically, but he must think that if I'm making sins that you might be here.
Yeah, it's beautiful because he doesn't know anything. He's dumb.
I could hit him with the flashbang, but something tells me that would be not in my best interest.
Probably
Antagonizing the shape usually causes the shape to be on you.
You know, I tried to turn off the lights in the garage that I came out of, right? And I just ended up opening the garage door. Because I hit the wrong switch. But, go on.
It's a good way to get noticed.
Nothing was around here. Everything had gone down into the maze at that point. They've only recently started coming back in upstairs.
Ow, my legs. Oh god.
But no, the fun thing about horror games is, you know Amnesia, right?
Oh god, do I know Amnesia. My first time playing that game, I did the smart thing of trying to
That part's done.
play by myself in a dark room, and
Good.
let's just say that was instant regret. I still find Amnesia to be a little spooky even to this day.
Want to know something funny?
What?
There is never a single point in the game where you were actually in any form of danger.
In Amnesia?
Yeah.
You sure about that one?
Yeah. The devs even admitted the pig enemies, you never actually die. There is no game over screen.
Oh, you're talking about Machine for Pigs. I was talking about the original.
No! Amnesia: The Dark Descent does not have a game over screen. The whole sanity system was designed to trick the player into being more frightened, despite the fact that there wasn't actually anything to be scared of.
I mean, they played into it more because they did the whole thing where, like, you don't have a means to defend yourself. Like, the only way to get away from the enemies is to hide in a dark corner, which inadvertently works against you because then that causes you to lose sanity.
Yeah. They designed the entire system. Like, when they spent so much time designing that game. There were so many iterations of the system, and they realized early on having an enemy, like an actual enemy that would produce a game over screen, was counterproductive. It didn't get the intended result. Eventually, people just started running from the enemy. They just were like, ignore it, and just ran. Like, they weren't playing the game slowly. They weren't frightened. They just ran. But when they removed all of the enemies and removed the potential to get a game over screen, and used the early examples of the sanity system, they actually got a better result. People played slowly. They thought that there'd be something around the corner when there wasn't. They were terrified. But there was never an enemy anymore. There wasn't a way to die.
I wouldn't say I was that bad. Like, maybe at first I was that bad, but eventually I got to a point where, like, I kind of sucked it up a little bit, and I would slowly make my way around with the thought in my head that there might be something around the corner, but I wouldn't actually be that hesitant until I actually knew there was something there.
I think the only example of there being an enemy, they talked about the scene. You know the scene where you have to climb into the closet?
Oh, there's more instances than just that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But this one specifically. But you know that scene.
Yes.
The enemy will never come into the room before you go into the closet.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So you're like, oh, I have to get in the closet. I'm in danger. I like, there's an enemy. Except there's not. It'll never enter the room. And I find that interesting. It's... So, while you do that, I found the cipher gate.
Ah.
So, I'm gonna do that. Really hope I know what I'm doing. Okay, B.
Oh, hi, Shape. You know, I never really noticed that before. Maybe because I didn't pay that much attention to the Shape. Or maybe just because I never really had to deal with him being transformed. But he has wings. Like, if you look at him now with your eyes closed, he actually has, like, reddish wings.
See, I failed. I didn't know the order. And I fucked up and I got caught with the reset phone in the middle of it, wasting a bunch of time.
Ow!
But yeah, the shape changed a long time ago. Like, I mean, in this match, he changed.
Yeah, I can see your arrow moving around
Right
now.
there. Who's got luck over there?
I couldn't before.
See that? There. Over there.
It is It's real erratic, almost like you're moving a mouse cursor.
Over there.
That's because of what I'm doing.
See it? See?
If you hold it down, it
Over-
stays like that.
Over
It's
there. That spot. See it?
so you can tell your friends where you're looking.
Right there.
Let's get out of here.
Man, I wish I
Yeah.
could post this on something.
Hey, I'm level 16 now.
Level 19! Yes, I do want to remember the dream.
Why do we die? Why do we always have to die?
Why do we die? My sweet Fae, I believe I came to be in order to answer such a scream in the dark. We die for that which exists outside ourselves. I can help you find it. I am die for you.
Well, that was interesting.